These are the richest pro Fortnite players in the world, starting with Cammy, who won the first FNCS Invitational in 2020 with his duo SETI, winning $100,000, bringing his total to over 1.4 million. Nyrox, who's one of the World Cup winners on this list, who won $1.5 million by coming first place in the duos tournament with Aqua. Anis, who actually won $1 million from Mr. Beast's Survival Challenge back in 2022, giving him a total earning amount of 1.6 million. Epic Whale has earned even more after placing third in the Solos World Cup and competing in over 70 tournaments. His total earnings come to over $1.8 million. Sam is the third richest pro player, now retired from Fortnite after placing second place in the World Cup, securing himself a total of $1.9 million. And Aqua, who got his earnings from coming first place in the Duos World Cup, who then went on to win the FNCS in Chapter 3, bringing his total to $2.1 million. To find out who the richest pro player is, simply double tap the screen. With earnings of over $3.5 million since he first competed in 2019, it's Booger. Peely should not be in Fortnite, and there's actually a secret reason that he exists. As back in Season 8, Fortnite added this banana skin into the Battle Pass, and it went on to become one of the most popular characters, now with over 20 different versions and even a sidekick, but nobody knew the real reason that Peely was added until now. To find out, just check your item shop as code Allier entered, as Donald Mustard's brother is Fortnite creator Mustard Plays, and Peely was added to the game just to troll him because he hates bananas. Nick830 just exposed which Fortnite cars are pay to win, and there's one that's better than all of the others, as we start with Fortnite's free sports car, the default Whiplash, and this one's the worst as you can easily be shot through the front windscreen. And things don't get much better with the Werewolf, a shop car that costs 1,500 V-Bucks. It gives you a little more protection, but you're still super easy to be shot at. And the Scorpion, Fortnite's only Battle Pass car, gets a little bit better, protecting you with a slightly smaller windscreen, but is still pay to lose. But things start to change, as if you buy the Lamborghini Huracan STO for 3,500 V-Bucks, it gets a lot harder for the driver to be shot at by the passenger through the windscreen. The diesel car is even better than the Lambo, and whilst it's still possible to hit whoever's inside, you have to be super accurate with your shots. And things get even more pay to win with the Dominus GT, bought for 1,500 V-Bucks. This car's window is even smaller, blocking almost every bullet. But there's one car that is the most pay to win vehicle in Fortnite. Simply double tap the screen to reveal which car it is, as you can't be shot at by the passenger at all. It's the Samurai. Fortnite just deleted one of the biggest features in the game, and they could be trying to scam us and nobody's noticed. But let's start with the good news at least, as Epic have announced that dates are going to be coming to the Fortnite item shop in Season 3 to let you know when items are leaving, which means you'll no longer need to rush to get the skin that you want. But the bad news is they've secretly been raising prices in the shop for new items. As a result, things are getting expensive, with basic skins increasing by 400 V-Bucks from 800 to 1,200, and short emotes rising by 300 from 200 to 500 V-Bucks, which is a huge increase. But this isn't the first time that things have been overpriced in the item shop, as Epic were recently forced to reduce the cost of cars from 4,000 down to 2,500 V-Bucks, and instruments from 1,500 back down to 1,000 V-Bucks. This time things might not change, as they have now removed rarities of skins in-game, something that's been here since day one of Fortnite. So now nobody knows if a skin's legendary or common, and even if you go into your locker, you can't tell. And I gotta say, I do not like this, and double tap the screen if you agree. I want Epic to change things back to the way that they were. This is the easiest 10,000 XP you'll ever get in Fortnite, but you gotta do it quick before Epic remove it, as they've just added a new feature that allows you to search for creators in-game. A bit like when entering code Allier in the item shop will give you a free emote instantly. And for this to work, all you've got to do from the main menu is click the search icon in the top left-hand corner, and then swap over to the Creators tab, where you'll type in Allier, just like my creator code, then click the result with my logo on to find my official Fortnite page with my social links and a favorite button. And all you need to do is click that button to instantly get that XP. Top 10 Lego Fortnite skins. Renegade Wader. Seeing her in Lego form is just blowing my mind. Fabio the Rainbow Unicorn unicorn just looks amazing. Beef Boss. Who'd ever think we'd get a burger head in Lego? I just love this Lego version of Sky. This collab just works so well. The hair, whatever that thing is around its neck, it deserves to be on this list by how cool it looks. Bush Ranger. I love how cute his little face looks. He looks so happy to be in Lego form. The mammoth head converted so well into Lego. I love this Christmas skin. Number 3, Fish Sticks. How amazing does he look in Lego form? Number 2, this was of course my OG Fortnite skin, so I'm a little bit biased, but I love his hair and his backwards hat. And at number 1, the best Lego Fortnite skin has to be Healy. Which Fortnite character has the most kills? Well, Hawk, one of the original defaults, has 2 eliminations in the very first Fortnite Battle Royale trailer, technically giving him the first elimination ever. Spitfire, another classic skin, got 3 eliminations in Season 0 using the shotgun, grenade launcher, and even the snowball launcher. Headhunter also has 3, one with the original Zapper Trap, and all of this happening in Fortnite's very first trailer. Sparkle Specialist actually got 4 eliminations at once, thanks to a boogie bomb and a well-placed RPG shot. Jones has 10 eliminations, most of them on IO guards, but one also on Peely, where he technically turned him into a smoothie. The Herald also killed 10 characters whilst they were defending the island from it being consumed by Chrome. Foundation comes in with 11 kills, all of it happening whilst rescuing Jones and flipping the island upside down. But there's one character with more kills than anyone. To reveal who it is, simply double tap the screen. With a total of 14 eliminations, it's Dr. Doom. Starting with the Nyanja Cat. Jade. Ooh. Kendo. Ooh. And don't forget, OG Fortnite's returning as a permanent mode on December the 6th, which will also have its own battle pass. He's got masks on his belt with Baymax. This film is quite old now. I think it came out 10 years ago, but it is a seriously good film. And the tier 100 skin, Tactical Knight Rose. But ladies and gentlemen, what about the secret skin? If you want to see it revealed, make sure code Allier is popped into the item shop and it will blow your mind. What will we be getting? Godzilla, people, will be the secret skin. These were top 5 1 in a billion Fortnite moments that were never meant to happen. Like this crazy mythic goldfish throw that will never happen again. And at the very last second, the player walked into this sniper shot. It's not as crazy as eliminating 3 players at once with a single bow shot. And somehow this player killed someone while still on Spawn Island. But it's even number 1 luckiest moment in Fortnite. Simply put code Allier in your item shop and you'll have a crazy moment too. This emoting saved his life. Fortnite are giving out a free emote, but for a limited time, and this is how you get it, as it celebrates the launch of Kicks in Fortnite, which allow you to put real-life shoes on your Fortnite skins. The very first set of Nike Kicks and Fortnite original Kicks now available in the item shop at different prices, with the free emote being the perfect way to show off your new kicks. And to find out how to claim it, just double tap the screen, and don't forget to put code Allier into the item shop, as you'll find the Show 'em Off emote for 0 V-Bucks right now. Guys, look at this! There it is! Kenny's Respawn Token, a brand new medallion. Respawn from elimination to the power of... Alright, let's see how this works. Geronimo! And it looks like I'm dead, but I'm not. What? Yo! Where have I gone? I'm back! Tifa got one of the most iconic sniper clips of all time whilst playing a game of 50v50 as he sniped the first enemy, kicking off one of the best sniper streaks ever. He quickly moved on to a second elimination, also with a snipe to the head, and there was only a brief pause before he got shot at from behind, spun around to get his 3rd kill on someone standing on a hill, knocking him again with a clean headshot. But he was just getting started as he took some time to compose himself, looking at a swarm of enemies in front of him and building a ramp to create some cover. He continued to stay calm before taking another perfect snipe on an enemy Omega as the battle really starts to heat up. As even more enemy players started to rush over, Tifu built up before taking down his 5th opponent, and then an unsuspecting default, then onto a 7th player, and then the default's friend, bringing it to a record 8 hunting rifle headshots in a row, which could have been more, but after some dangerous shots from an enemy, it forced him to pull out his scar. The action was still not done as he turned around to take down another player with a shotgun. This clip is Fortnite history. Quickly, the Storm is taking over the the actual world, and you need to find somewhere to hide. There's a few places you can pick, so you need to make the right decision. Maybe you hide in the country you already live in, or is there a better place to choose? Take one more look at the map, as you only have a few more seconds to decide, and then lock in your answer by double tapping wherever on the map you want to hide in, as we're about to find out which place is safe. Are you ready? Did you survive? You take no fall damage with Nitro. You can run on water with Nitro. The Battle Bus EMP shuts down the Nitrodome. You can mod the Nitro Fists. You can set off the fire traps in Nitrodome by pushing a button. You can shoot faster out of the boss cars. Equipping the Nitro Fists gives you the Nitro effect. Nitro Fists can one-hit any build. You can run through any builds with Nitro. Driving over a Nitro canister gives you Nitro. Nitro speeds up your emotes. There's a secret slurp lake near Redline Rig. You can now mod dirt bikes. You can change the mods on a boss car. You can refill the repair torch at gas pumps. Midas turns Nitro splashes gold. Slurp cacti heal cars. The Nitrodome blades instantly kill you. The repair torch fixes metal builds. Nitro makes you immune to fire damage. There's a secret mythic hand cannon on the floating island. Guys, Nick A30 is no longer family friendly. As we all know that he never swears no matter what, and will even go absolutely crazy if he hears anyone swearing on his stream. And that even happened with me, as when we were playing together, someone spelt out a curse word using sprays, which he did not like. But after years of no one ever knowing if Nick actually swears, he was live playing Fortnite when it finally happened. A word we never thought he'd ever say came from his mouth, and he instantly regretted it.
I knew that was gonna happen.
These are the rarest cosmetics in Fortnite, and I bet none of you have the last one, starting with the Epic Games banner, something that was only given to Epic Game employees and never sent to anyone else. Galaxy is officially the most expensive skin in Fortnite, costing $1,000 to unlock with the Samsung Note 9. The Jedi training emote is super rare, as you could only get it by completing every one of the Star Wars quests in 1 week back in 2019. A bit like the Snowflake Umbrella, the first ever seasonal victory reward. It was only given to players that won during Season 2 and will never be available again. Fresh is an emote that got Epic Games sued, and as a result, it can never return to the item shop again. Indigo Kuno was a skin sent to only the top 6,000 players in the PlayStation Cup back in 2020, and the Sunfall Scythe is a Japanese exclusive pickaxe only given out through V-Buck physical codes for 1 month last year. But there's one skin rarer than any other cosmetic, owned by only a few hackers. Double tap the screen to reveal the world's rarest skin, as it's Brilliant Bomber. Only 1% of people can spot all the odd emojis. Starting off easy, you'll only have 5 seconds to find the odd emoji, but this one's pretty simple. I'm sure you've all found it. Okay, things are getting a little trickier, but I think I've spotted it. Question is, have you? Okay, you really need to focus now, but I'll give you a hint. Look for a very small change in one of the emojis. Things are getting seriously tough now, but don't panic. Look for anything that seems out of place. You can do this. Only 1% of people can find this odd emoji. I'll give you 10 seconds to find it, and if you do, just double tap the odd emoji to let me know you found it, and watch this short again to see if you can find the 3 ducks we hid within the video. If you're wondering what to play, Fortnite just dropped 3 incredible new modes. Rocket Racing sees you driving around a giant selection of maps and fully customizable vehicles. A well-timed start will boost you off the line and take advantage of drifts to fly past other players. Your vehicle can actually jump as well, so on some of the tougher courses you'll actually end up upside down. Fortnite Festival combines your favorite skins with your favorite tracks in a music rhythm game. You can jump onto the main stage, where you'll pick between guitar, drums, vocal, or bass, and play in a party of up to 4 players with tons of music tracks available. You can also jump into a jam stage to create fun mixes with any tracks you wish, and this feature actually works in Battle Royale as well. LEGO Fortnite cannot be missed, an open world survival adventure that sees you start with absolutely nothing as you harvest, build, create, and survive in a completely randomly generated world. Party up with your friends and adventure together to do whatever you you want. Build an insane base, fight enemies in caves, emote with your villagers. The choice is literally yours. Jump into Fortnite now to play all of these new modes and search hashtag what to play to discover even more games to play this December. Dragons have arrived in Fortnite as I checked out all the amazing new LEGO Fortnite Ninjago experiences in this ad for the LEGO group, starting with Dragon Ninja as I took down waves of enemies, found new ninja weaponry, and then me and my teammates took on the final boss where we managed to knock him off the map, taking him down. And next up was Ninja Tycoon, and I was hooked. I started off getting a small amount of gold, slowly upgrading my dojo, but after a bit of grinding, I was getting 700 gold a hit, and my base was soon maxed out, and it looked incredible. Then it was time for the LEGO Fortnite Odyssey Ninjago update, where my ninja training began. I did some exploring and put my ninja skills to the test, and then crafted my first ever 5-star health charm, and then upgraded to 5-star nunchucks. As I then hunted down my hardest opposition to test my ninja skills, make sure to check out these islands and everything Ninjago in LEGO Fortnite and become a ninja yourself, as I found my target, and this is how it went. Oh my god! How good are your eyes? Pass these 5 tests and your eyes are perfect. All you got to do is work out which number is hidden in the colors. So this one's really easy. The answer is obviously 25. I'm sure you all got that, but it's about to get a lot harder. This one has 3 numbers in it instead, and I can just make it out. I'm thinking I'm seeing a 4, a 6, and a 7. Yes, let's go. Now, this is where 69% of people fail, but I think I've got this one. Another 3 numbers. I've got to move my head back and forth. I'm seeing a 2, a 3, and a 1. Come on. Okay, this is tricky. If you've made it this far, you're doing incredible. I think I'm seeing a 7, and maybe a 0, and an 8 at the end. Yes, if you're still in, let me know by hitting that like button, as this is the final test, but can you pass it? I'll leave a hint for you in the comment section, but let me know what you think the number is. Only 1% of people can read this secret message. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's just a load of scribbles. There's no words in there. But you're wrong. This illusion has been perfectly set up to hide a message, and I know the secret technique that can uncover it, and it's actually really easy. To read the message, simply start off by double tapping on the image. And once you've done that, close one of your eyes and take your phone and slowly start tilting the screen away from you until the bottom of the phone is in line with your eye. Can you read it? Skins appear as skeletons when hit with the lightning bolts. Miners can turn lightning bolts gold. If 2 players collide using the wings of Icarus, they'll fall to the ground. Pickaxing the boss statues will also make them spawn. Holding the aspect of speed medallion means you take no fall damage. Dive bomb from max height with the wings of Icarus will one-shot the other player. Standing atop of Mount Olympus will allow you to see the entire map. Going in the green water gives you the ability to dash. Breaking the gold chest rather than opening it will guarantee you the wings of Icarus. Midas is back on the island inside his yacht. But he will be soon. Midas's crew react to you being Midas. You can dash through walls using the Cerberus medallion. A new thermal scope will allow you to see enemies through walls. A new thermal scope can allow you to see enemies through bushes. Ares damage buff will work with Zeus's lightning bolt. You can now eat fruit whilst moving around. Aspect of speed is faster than a whiplash. You can open the weapon bunkers early with a bunker. These are my top 5 pulls in the brand new Pokemon TCG Pocket game, where you can open booster packs and build your digital collection of Pokemon cards like Gengar, one of my favorite Pokemon. You receive 1 free pack to open every 12 hours just for logging in, where you could get lucky and pull an Executor EX. Each pack contains 5 cards, and there's over 200 cards in the first expansion to collect, all with incredible artwork just like Cubo. Every card has its own rarity shown under the card, and one of the rarest you can get is a 3 gold star card, just like this incredible Charizard EX. And to reveal my rarest Pokemon card that I've pulled so far, just double tap on the screen, as I got so lucky pulling one of the rarest cards in the game. Look at this. This was Peely when he was just 1 year old, as we take a look at the evolution of all of his skins, as he got turned into a smoothie. So we got the P1000 robot, and poor Peely got cut in half before suiting up to become an agent. And then for summer, he peeled his skin off, but quickly got it back as he became a gladiator, and then got some futuristic upgrades before getting completely turned turned into ice. Peely then turned black and white as a cartoon, and then went on a Lego adventure, and even stole Wolverine's claws. But to see Peely's rarest final evolution, just make sure code Allier is entered in your item shop, as he got turned into a banana split. Do you want to shrink things in real life? This is actually super easy to do. Just start by looking at the center of that image above me, and once you're ready, just double tap the screen to start the illusion. Just don't look away. The image is now moving and requires you to look at it for the next 20 seconds. Make sure you don't look away, and if possible, try not to blink. This illusion works by tricking your eyes, forcing them to overcompensate because of the moving ring spreading outwards. It tires out the muscles in your eyes and makes the eyes start to appear like things are then moving inwards. But don't look away yet, as we're still a few seconds away from the countdown ending. Get ready to look somewhere else in your room in 3, 2, 1. Is it shrinking? I broke into the new secret bunker and found something crazy. There's a giant door being completely sealed shut, but I could hear something trying to escape inside. So I tried using some of the brand new weapons like the towhook cannon and the laser rifle, but they just weren't strong enough. So I attempted to crash into the door using the mythic guitar, and it nearly worked, even cracking the bunker, but the vault still wouldn't open. So I had to think outside to the box, heading to the nearest forecast tower to collect this season's only keycard, taking it all the way back to the bunker to attempt to open it. And even though there's a keypad next to the front door, it still wouldn't open. I even took down all the mythic bosses, collect all 3 of the mythic medallions, brought them back to the bunker door to see if they would unlock it, but this didn't work either. However, after hours of trying different ways, I finally got a look inside. Just double tap the screen to come and take a look as we go in to see a giant laboratory with one test tube containing the new Wolverine and the other a mysterious banana peel that could mean we're getting Wolverine Peely. How are there that many? The animal with the biggest population will blow your mind, but did you know there are more platypuses on Earth than there are lions? And they're outnumbered by giraffes whose necks are almost as long as mine. But that's nothing compared to monkeys with orangutans, gorillas, chimpanzees. There are loads of them until you remember about pets. That's right, all of those tiny little guinea pigs really add up. There's over 5 million of them. And now the numbers seriously start to get big, people. Over 46 million kangaroos, 60 million horses, and if you're watching right now and own a cat or dog, double tap the screen when you see them appear in this video. Look how many there are. We're now reaching numbers that are over 1 billion, and we're about to come up with almost 8 billion humans, but we're massively outnumbered by chickens and trees. What are they doing here? And the biggest population in the world isn't fish, it's Antarctic, crew. The most used emotes in Fortnite, starting off with My World, that's a banger, and at number 9, Roly. Damn, 2 emotes from the same artist. Booker's icon emote at number 8, that's impressive. Of course it'd be a toxic emote on this list. Default dance, who doesn't love this one? Whoa, Boogie Down is more popular than the default dance. Steady, this emote was actually in a battle pass, so you can never get it again. Top 3. Look, no matter how many times you ask, I am not attempting the gritty. Number 2, everyone's flexing their crowns. Look, if you got more than me, let me know by double tapping on the screen. I'm sure you all do. Finally, the number 1 most used emote in Fortnite is... 6 years ago, Nick A30 got his very first Fortnite win, as he landed at Anarchy Acres, almost dying early on, but he got his first kill with the OG burst rifle, a weapon that doesn't even exist anymore. Then he heads inside and drops one of the most iconic lines in Fortnite history.
It's called Fortnite. It's free.
And the action continued as he got another kill, heading towards the next circle, picking up a classic pump shotgun along the way, which he used to get his 3rd elimination, as he found a med kit, which was great rarity back then. But Nick wasn't safe yet, and even though nobody knew how to build at the time, he built basic cover to avoid getting sniped, helping him survive until he found a purple scar along with an epic sniper, which he used to get this really nice snipe, getting him into the top 5. And after a scary drop to just 10 HP, Nick made it to his final 1v1, heading over towards the enemy with a full loadout, the best weapons at the time, but no shield. Despite this, the last player was caught off guard, giving Nick the chance for an explosive elimination, which is how I put together a god squad to complete the 4-corner challenge in season 3, but we ran into a crazy glitch that could make this impossible. So we all split up, focusing on taking down our first bosses, with Mr. Savage challenging Cerberus, collecting the mythic shotgun, quickly followed by Noah, and then me, collecting a bunch of the first mythics we needed, along with the 3 new medallions. But with the zone shrinking fast, we grouped it up and waited for the loot island to appear, which contains a secret mythic that not a lot of people know about. But this is when something strange happened to Mr. Savage, and when our bus glass exploded, he stayed floating in the air, unable to move, completely glitched, and he wasn't even taking damage. We tried everything to get him unstuck, like building a platform, driving a car into him, but unfortunately nothing worked and he just remained stuck there. So we continued on as a trio, making this challenge even harder as we headed to the center island and secured the mythic hand cannon, completing our mythic collection. Now all we needed to do was secure that win. While Mr. Savage decided to go for a nap, we drove around looking for the final enemy, and after a few failed 360 attempts, we got the dub. This is all 5 of my Allier intros from the 15 years of me making videos, starting with the most viral, which I'm sure you've all seen at this point. And if we jump back to 2017, my YouTube logo had the full Allier name in it, and also some awesome music to go with it. Then in 2015, I spent months working with an animator on this intro, and if you've watched a Call of Duty video, you'll definitely remember this. Going back even further to 2012, I used my XX Allier XX PSN name within a Transformers-inspired intro, but my very first intro was made by me on my laptop 15 years ago. To start the intro, simply double tap the screen, as this is what it looked like. Fortnite's full of secrets and hidden details that 99% of players never noticed, like Zeus's locker, which secretly contains a picture of his daughter, Aphrodite. And there's the shadow bombs, which is actually designed to look like a dragon with spikes for teeth and screws for eyes. There's also a secret version of Midas that wears glasses that can only be seen on his statue in his yacht. And if you ever noticed the secret snake minigame that's on the old tactical shotgun, or that bushes change color depending on the biome you're in, Raptors have a secret ability as well, where they can open doors just like in the Jurassic Park movies. Fortnite secretly included Kirby in the Party Royale trailer, but Nintendo weren't happy about it. And Epic even added a secret C-Day NPC that even had a description that talked about crazy challenges just like the ones in his videos. And this loading screen would tease tons of things coming to Fortnite years later. But the biggest secret of them all was in Chapter 2. To reveal what it is, double tap the screen, as if we look closer at the center island, we can actually see the outline perfectly matches the OG island. Quickly! Jonesy has farted on the Fortnite map and you need to find a place to hide. Pick your hiding spot by double tapping somewhere on the map above me. Let's see if you survive. I'm afraid if you tried to hide in the water, you're the first to be taken out by Jonesy's fart. And if you thought hiding in the middle would save you, think again. But the fart doesn't stop there. Jonesy ate a lot of Taco Bell and even more of the map has become toxic, which means the only ones to make it out alive were the ones that were smart and picked the high ground. Did you survive? Who's the shortest skin in Fortnite? Starting off with Iron Man 0. He may be a short king, but his giant helmet means no one uses him. Don't feel bad for him because Chaos Agent is even smaller. I always wondered who's really beneath that mask. One of the shortest skins in the game is Echo. Is that why all of the sweats use her? Look, Hulk, don't feel too bad about your height. I'm sure you could beat all of us in an arm wrestle. Not only did they make Dummy very short, they even forgot to give him a mouth. But they made up for Southpaw's height by giving her 2 additional metal arms and even different colored eyes. All of those cube assassin powers came at a cost, being very short, unfortunately. Can't lie, Thanos seems a little less scary now that I know he's so short. At this point, I would just like to point out that the shorter skins don't actually have smaller hitboxes in game, by the way. Otherwise, everyone would be using skins like ISO, but they don't. So who's the shortest skin? To find out, just double tap the screen as we reveal which skin it is. It's Mecha Team Leader? What's the most expensive skin in Fortnite? Dark Vertexen have to be bought with the Xbox One S console, but things get a lot more expensive. The Eon skin at $295. Nintendo aren't left out with the double Helix skin that came with a Switch console. And it's not only gaming consoles that got skins, but the Glow skin was available for people with Galaxy devices, but not as expensive as the Royale Bomber, the very first exclusive skin partnering with the PlayStation 4. And the people that bought an NVIDIA graphics card just to get the Stealth Reflex skin were super annoyed when it ended up in the item shop. To make up for it, everyone with the graphics card got an alternate style, the Wonder skin. Things are getting seriously expensive as we get into the top 3. With the Honor Guard only available the Honor View 20 at $650. The number 2 spot goes to the iconic skin with its incredible emo and design. So what's more expensive than that? To find out the most expensive skin ever released in Fortnite, double tap on the screen, costing a total of $1,000, the Galaxy skin. Turtle Beach have just released a new Stealth 700 headset being packed with features making it honestly one of the best gaming headset on the market right now. I've got my hands on it, so let me tell you all about it. As it firstly comes with 2 USBs. You can plug one into your PC, another one into your console, and with a simple press of a button on the headset, you can swap between either audio sources instantly. It also has dual wireless and Bluetooth, which means you can hear your friends on Discord or listen to music whilst also hearing your in-game music from your PC or console at the same time. The headset has 60mm drivers for incredible audio quality. The headphone cups are super comfy, so you can game for hours. With over 80 hours of battery life with a super quick charge, you can game on these things for ages. It also has a flip microphone. If you flip it up, it will instantly mute yourself. It also has AI-powered noise reduction, which means if you're in a loud environment, your friends will still be able to hear you super crystal clear. So if you're looking to rank up your gaming headset, this is literally launched this week with limited stock, so you can find the prices, even more features of the headset, and more details using the link in the description. And don't forget, use code ALIA at checkout on the Turtle Beach website for a discount across all their products. Which Fortnite icon are you inviting to your birthday? If you want your party to be crazy, you'll definitely be inviting iShowSpeed, so just click the like button to invite him. But if you want to be gifted loads of presents at your party, then just leave a comment to invite Mr. Beast. To invite any of these creator icons, you can pick one simply by going ahead and following me. And then finally, do all of the above and share this video with a friend if you want to invite the legend Ronaldo to your birthday. Plane fly strap.
The geyser goes off, enter the plane and disconnect. You'll keep floating up, and when you get high up, reconnect. And the plane will start to fall down and eject you, and you'll be falling
Look
back
how
down
high
the
he
geyser.
is. Just gonna use my guaranteed TIE Fighter spawn location for this one. Fix a TIE Fighter. Boom, there we go. Love to see it. Then we're gonna fly all the way over to where the geysers are on the map. So let's place our TIE Fighter down and then wait for it to launch. I don't think we need to do anything else. Up we go. Oh my gosh. We're going up, people! To infinity and beyond! Pet companions are coming to Fortnite, and they'll even follow you around. And any backblings with animals have already been updated with animations added to the files, ready to release them as companions. There'll be the newest cosmetic type added to Fortnite after kicks, so all of these pets will be sold in the item shop a little bit like this. We could even see them help you finding loot, being able to literally command them and tell them what to do. And of course, don't worry, you will be able to pet them. So, to find out what new pet companions will soon be coming to Fortnite, just make sure you've entered code ALIA in your item shop, ready for these new cosmetics, so we could be getting all of these as brand new pets. Fortnite are killing off rare skins, as yet another OG skin is about to return, following on from Epic bringing back Black Widow, who was missing since Chapter 1 Season 8, to Epic brought her back 4.5 years later, destroying her rarity. This also happened with the iconic Renegade Raider, who was gone for 7 years, despite people thinking she physically couldn't come back to the shop. We even got Trench Raider, a very unknown skin that just vanished from the shop for over 1,600 days until out of nowhere, he suddenly returned. And the next super rare skin returning is currently valued at over $1,000 on the black market and will be returning any day now, so go and check your item shop to make sure code ALIA is entered for the massive return of Psycho Bandits. What happens? He's joined me. Yes.
Your dedication to this UEFN, as you call it,
What?
is almost admirable.
What?
Your training is complete.
Vader, do you know the YouTuber Ali A?
This Ali A.
Yeah?
Is this a desperate attempt to curry favor by invoking your own name?
Vader, do you use code ALIA in the Fortnite item shop?
Presume I concern myself with the economics of trinkets in this item shop. My focus is on galactic conquest.
Oh my
not
gosh.
supporting amateur content creators.
What? Fortnite's rarest pickaxe ever is going to be coming to the item shop, and there's even a way to get it early. As the original FNCS pickaxe was only ever granted to current winners of that season's FNCS, meaning only a few players ever had this pickaxe at one time. But Epic just announced that it will soon be coming to the item shop, and I'll be getting it early. Potentially you could too. To find out how, just make sure code ALIA is entered in your shop, ready for this incredible axe to arrive. And if you get tickets for the FNCS Pro-Am happening on May the 10th, which I'll be playing in, you get a physical code to unlock it for free.
তবে ইন্টার সেকেন্ড ইয়ারে পড়ি
সেকেন্ড ইয়ারে এখন ক্লাস 9 এর পোলাবেনও প্রেম করে
মামা মায়া তো অস্থির। এক্সকিউজ মি আপু, এক্সকিউজ মি, আপনার নামটা যদি বলতেন একটু।
শুনেন বেঞ্চ সাহেব, আমার বন্ধু জিসান, ঠিক আছে? আপনার বান্ধবীরে শুনুন।
মারি নাই তো, শাসন করছি, ভালো লাগে না, একটু মারতেই পারি, কিন্তু খুব খারাপ হয়ে গেছে। তুই তো ভাবির নামে সুন্দর একটা রিক্সা ডাক।
ভাবি চিনিটা আমার বন্ধু জিসান দিচ্ছে, প্লিজ ভাবি আপনি একটু নেন প্লিজ ভাবি। দেখেন ভাবি
ফোন তো ধরে না। আবার কল দে। এই এই দুলাভাই সামনে থাকলে যে সালাম দিতে হয়, আপনি শিখাই নাই তোরা?
যে কোচিং এর সামনে যে গুন্ডাটা দাঁড়িয়ে থাকে আমার তো মনে হয় পড়াশোনা সব বন্ধ করে দিবে।
আমি তোর প্রেমের গল্প সাকসেসফুল না, আমার কথা বিশ্বাস কর।
আমি শুধু একটু প্রেম ভালোবাসা চাই, আমি শুধু ওরেই চাই বাবা, আমি শুধু ওরে পাইলে হবে।
ওকে, আমি আপনাকে ভালোবাসি। আচ্ছা, আপনার কাছে একটা প্রশ্ন। তুমি বাসে আসার পর থেকে আমাকে বাসে শান্তি সব চলে লাগেছে।
হায় হায়, খাইছে কুচুটা কি তুমি?
তুমি একটা ভিডিও কল করে পাঠাও প্লিজ প্লিজ। কবে আমগো দেখা
কোচিনটা কি এটা আবার লগে এমন চিপা মাইটা দিয়েছেন? কেমন খানদান বউ?
তারপর তো ভয় কাচে মুচু খায়া গেছে গা, তারপর আবার দুর্নাম করতে হইব। এই তোর কি তোর দামি ফোন?
আইসা বাপ জান রাইতে ঠিকঠাক মতো ঘুমাইছে তো নাকি বাসায় গিয়া আব্বা জান রে কইবেন?
কি করছো যে এটা তুই বাজার রে বাজার যাও চুইছে আজকাই করছে
সম্মান সব পাঞ্চার করে দিছে।
মাগার দোষ আমারও আছে, আমি একটু বেশি বাড়াবাড়ি করে ফেলছি। চলো না আমরা বাড়িতে ফিরে যাই।
তুমি কি পাগল হয়ে গেছো নি? এটাই আমার বাড়ি এখনতে।
চৌধুরী সাহেবের সাথে আমি কি কথা কইছি? তুমি কোনো কথাই কই নাই কে? সাজান তোমারে কইলো এত
দিচ্ছেন, হ্যাঁ দিচ্ছেন না? এলা বাইরন, আমার বাড়িতে বাইরন।
একবারে হাসা করছেন আব্বাজান। আপনার পোলার এই বাড়ি থাকা কোনো বিতলামি করলে আমি তোরা গাড়াই, কিন্তু ভাবলাম আপনাকে একমাত্র পোলা গাড়াইলে আবার দিলে চোট পাই।
তুমি
শোনো, তোমাগো খানদানে যেমন কিছু নিয়ম আছে আমাগো খানদানেও আছে।
এইসব ফাত্রা নিয়ম কেউ যেন জানবার না পারে, মনে থাকবো তো? তোর যে নতুন বাবি
কালকে সারা রাত তোমার আমি কল দিচ্ছি।
সারা রাত? তাহলে আপনি শুনুন আপনার ভালোবাসার মানুষের অতীত বর্তমান। পাগল কোন একদম ঠিক হয় না, ওনার ব্যথা লাগে নাই?
ব্যথা তো বেশি তুই
তুহিনে ব্যথা লাগছে মানে?
বন্ধু তুই চিন্তা করিস না রে, ভাবির মন ঠিকই গলে যাবে।
ভাবির মন তো ঘুরবে, কিন্তু
আরে না না না,
সম্ভব না। গাড়ি ঘোড়া তো
হঠাৎ আমার বাসার নিচে কোনো জরুরি দরকার?
তুমি কি আজকে কোচিং এ যাও নাই? সুন্দর মতো যাবি, ভাবির নামটা জিজ্ঞাসি। আর শুন, ভালো মতো কথা কবে, ভাবি লাগে খালি ফাপড় আর চাপাবাজি, ফাপড় আর চাপাবাজি, এই বাদে আর কিছু পারছস? বুকিং মানে বুকিং, তুমি আমার আমি তোমার, বুকিং দিয়ে দিছি ফাইনাল।
আমাকে বুকিং দিছে মানে আমাকে কে বুকিং দিছে দোস্ত?
তোর যে আশিক আছে না, এখন তো আমার পিছনে লাগছে। আমার তো অনেক ভয় লাগতেছে দোস্ত। এই যে আস্তে আস্তে সব মানুষ জানবে, তারপর আমার ফ্যামিলিকেও জানাই দিবে। আর আমার
এন্ড বেস্ট অফ লাক ফর ডক্টরশিপ। আমি দোয়া করি তুমি যেন একজন ভালো ডক্টর হও।
আমার কাছে জিনের বাচ্চার নাম্বার আছে। জিনের বাচ্চা।
করতে চাস নাকি ইটিস পিটিস করতে চাস? বদতমিজ।
হ্যালো বন্ধু,
আমার রোদে দিছস?
এই তো দিছি তো।
ঠিক মতো রোদে দিছস?
কি শুনতে চান? আমি আপনাকে ভালোবাসি?